We drove home in silence. When we got to our apartment, Brandon's phone started ringing. His mother. He declined the call. She called again and again. He turned off his phone. Mine started ringing too. I turned it off as well. For the next week, Patricia tried everything. She called from different numbers. She showed up at our apartment building, but we didn't buzz her in. She sent emails. Long, rambling emails that alternated between apologies and justifications and accusations. Brandon blocked her email address. Then she started sending letters, physical letters, delivered by mail, pages and pages of handwritten text explaining how we had misunderstood, how she was the real victim, how Ryan had manipulated everyone, how I was turning her son against her. Brandon threw them away without reading them. Linda called us. She apologized for Patricia's behavior. She said she'd always known her sister-in-law was difficult, but she'd never imagined she was capable of something like this. Jennifer called too. She asked if Ryan was okay, if there was anything she could do to help. I reached out to Ryan, told him what had happened. He was relieved that the truth was finally out, but also terrified that Patricia would retaliate. She knows where I live, he said. She knows where my studio is. Do you want to file a police report? I asked. I don't know. Maybe? I don't want this to become a whole thing. Ryan, she harassed you. She threatened you. That's already a whole thing. He promised to think about it. 2 weeks after the dinner, Brandon and I were watching television when someone knocked on our door. Hard. Insistent. Brandon looked through the peephole and sighed. It's her. Don't open it. Emma, we can't avoid her forever. Watch me. But Brandon opened the door anyway. Patricia stood in the hallway, and she looked terrible. Her hair wasn't styled. Her makeup was smudged. She was wearing a sweatshirt and jeans, which I'd never seen her in before. I need to talk to you, she said. We have nothing to say to you, I replied from the couch. She looked past Brandon at me. Please, just 5 minutes. Brandon glanced back at me. I shook my head, but he stepped aside anyway and let her in. Patricia sat on the edge of our armchair, like she was afraid it might collapse under her. I've been in therapy, she said. Neither of us responded. I found a therapist. I've had 3 sessions so far, and she's helping me understand that I have some issues with control, with boundaries, she took a shaky breath, with accepting reality when it doesn't match what I want it to be. That's good, Brandon said carefully. I'm glad you're getting help. I'm not here to make excuses. What I did to Ryan was wrong. What I did to you, Emma, announcing your loss, that was unforgivable. I was cruel. I was invasive. I violated your privacy in the worst possible way. I waited, and I'm sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me right now. Maybe not ever. But I wanted you to know that I recognize what I did. I'm not trying to justify it or explain it away. I was wrong. It was the most genuine thing I'd ever heard come out of Patricia's mouth. What about Ryan? I asked. I sent him a letter, an apology letter. I also offered to pay for any therapy he might need to process what I put him through. And I told him that if he wants to file a police report or take legal action, I won't fight it. I deserve whatever consequences come my way. Brandon sat down next to me. Mom, I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. I just wanted you to know that I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be better. And I understand if you need space, if you need to cut contact for a while, or permanently. I'll respect whatever you decide. She stood up, smoothed down her sweatshirt, walked to the door. And Emma, she said, turning back, I am sorry about your baby. I'm sorry you lost something precious. And I'm sorry I made your pain public for my own twisted need to control